rescue effort that has lasted 20 years. Our Person of the Week.
From ABC News World Headquarters in New York, this is World News Tonight with Peter Jennings. Reporting tonight, Bob Woodruff.
When we come back, on call 24 hours a day, a mission of mercy and survival. Our Person of the Week.
World News Tonight with Peter Jennings and Person of the Week. Brought to you by Walmart.
Our Person of the Week tonight has committed her life to saving one of this planet's most threatened species. Fishing, poaching, and development nearly wiped out the Kemp's Ridley sea turtle, but now they're coming back, thanks in part to this very dedicated human.
That's the right way. You got it.
For biologist Donna Shaver, this is a moment she has been waiting for all year.
It's the beginning of new life. It's a tremendously special event, and each time is just as exciting as the very first time.
This week at Padre Island National Seashore in Texas, Shaver and her team released nearly 200 newly hatched, healthy Kemp's Ridley sea turtles into the Gulf of Mexico, watching as they scampered down the beach and into the surf.
There you go. Take that turn. They swim vigorously for about the first 48 hours that they're out there, and then they settle into the currents. And we just hope the best for them now.
For more than 20 years, Shaver has been studying Kemp's Ridley turtles, the most endangered sea turtle species in the world. Shaver is trying to reestablish a safe nesting ground.
You can't help but become fascinated with them, intrigued with them. The little hatchlings are vulnerable to so many things, and we want to care for them while they're on the beach, make sure every one of them gets in the water. So all of the work is a labor of love.
It's thought that only 1 in 100 to 1 in 1,000 will survive to adulthood.
The tiny hatchlings are bite-sized for many predators, birds, fish, so they've got a tough life from that regard. Once they get larger, their main threat is sharks and also man.
The biggest culprits, commercial fishing and poaching. This home movie from 1947 shows what happened to some 40,000 turtles nesting on this beach in Mexico. By the mid-1980s, there were only 500. That is why each and every turtle egg she finds is handled gently. Each new hatchling is weighed and measured.
44.37, 44.50.
She often sleeps on a cot a mere 10 feet from the turtle eggs while they are incubating, looking on like an expectant mother.
We are monitoring the eggs 24 hours a day. We want to make sure that when the turtles enter this really active state called a frenzy, that we're able to release them so that they don't use a lot of energy just scrambling around, unable to go free.
25 years ago, Donna Shaver had never even seen a beach, let alone a sea turtle. She was raised in Syracuse, New York. While studying biology at Cornell University, she went to Padre Island National Seashore to volunteer.
I got my first glimpse of the ocean. I fell in love with the ocean. It was my first glimpse also of sea turtles, and I just found them to be so interesting. There's 2 here.
She never left.
Some of the turtles that I incubated from 1978 to 1988 have come back and laid their eggs, and I've incubated that group as well. So mother hen, grandmother hen.
The program she has pursued for 20 years is paying off. Because of Donna Shaver, more than 24,000 Kemp's Ridley turtles have hatched safely and made it home to the sea.
We need to go get some rest because tomorrow's another day, and this is a long journey that we're traveling on. We're moving in the right direction, and that's a great feeling to go home with.
And so we choose Donna Shaver of the National Park Service, who, by the way, is engaged to be married to a volunteer in the Turtle Project. They haven't set a date yet, but she says it will be in the off-season when the turtles have been hatched and are well out to sea. That's World News Tonight for this Friday. Tonight on Nightline, getting inside the mind of a suicide bomber. I'm Bob Woodruff. For Peter Jennings and all of us here at ABC News, have a great weekend. Good night.